I'm SillyPseudonym, this is Nova Drift, and let's try Discharge. Discharge was buffed a bit in the latest patch, so I am curious to see what the difference is. Now, I normally go Hidden Power with Discharge, but I want to know if something else is better. The Torrent, multi-shot, high rate of fire could really help us. Torrent's still the fastest. It was nerfed a bit. I think Torrent is still the fastest, so let's give it a go, shall we? And see what happens. But yeah, like I said, I normally go Hidden Power, which resets your weapon essentially to the default blaster, which does lower your rate of fire, even if it does make the hits pretty strong. Ouch. Go away. So I am curious. Now, what shield do we want? High health, obviously, so Reflect, Orbital. Reflect is a little bit more health. Orbital is probably a little better for damaging enemies who get near us. I think we want to go with Reflect. And I think we definitely also want a Sentinel. It does lower our rate of fire, so that is a negative. However, having a larger shield damage resistance, effect, power, radius, all that, I think will be a net positive. Okay, good. Losing shield, not so good. Come back here. There we are. I definitely want some shield cooldown as soon as I can. Ah, there it is, shield cooldown. Though this galvanic would be nice, that's more shield effect power. That is tempting. Fine, I'll take the galvanic first. Oop, don't do that. Come closer. And yeah, that is why galvanic can be very, very useful. Do I want energized shields? It does lower the rate of fire, but faster shield cooldown and more shield effect power affected by our speed is tempting. On the other hand, shield effect radius does also increase our shield effect power, and we do want to get down to weaponized shields. We'll give it a try. Have to chase down the enemy. I remember when they were nowhere near as capable of dodging. Rampage again. Alright, do we want the shield durability? We definitely want the Omni Shield. We also want the shield cooldown and, of course, Discharge. Let's start with the shield cooldown. Take the volatile shields? Sure. That puts Discharge within sight. Go ahead, just, yep, just explode. Just explode for me if you don't mind. Ooh. Was not hoping for you to show up. That's okay, that's why we have Galvanic here. Not entirely pleased by these options. I don't really want the Skirmish or the Radiant Shields. This does lower our shield cooldown and max shields. Blast Race is fine, kinetic boost and all that. Wouldn't mind the Candescence, actually, since the Discharge will do burn damage. But let's get this shield durability. Boost up that health a bit. Well, that wasn't very nice of you. Barrier efficiency when I don't fire will activate. Not sure I really need it, but extra hull strength we probably aren't going to use once we take Omni Shield. I suppose we could get it and then conversion after efficiency for a little bit of shield boost, but it's questionable. I think I will take this barrier. Not sure I'm sold on Sanctuary just yet, but I'll take the barrier. It does slow the shield cooldown a little bit, but it does also increase max shields as well as put a cap on how much damage we'll take from a single hit. Okay, now all of a sudden they're throwing all these shield options at us. We want the Omni Shield, we want the Discharge, the Focus Shields, and the Reflexive Shields. Probably even throw in a couple of Energized Shields, so I don't know if I want them yet. Let's start with the Discharge just so we can see what it looks like. Yeah, that's a pretty decent rate of fire, I think it would be safe to say. You have to be careful. Of course, now we have hidden power. Hypermetabolism. It's interesting. I don't know how good of an idea this is, but I'm going to take one. Just one, as well as one efficiency. Again, just one. I want to... yeah, I don't want to overdo it. So that could be a great mistake here, depending on exactly how this works out. The problem with this kind of build, at least early on, is we lower our shields so quickly. It is a concern. Conversion, we're really looking for Omni Shield, though Focus Shields does give us a little bit more shield strength, as well as increasing our shield effect power. We definitely want some of that. Yes, please burn. Burn, 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 burn. Hello, Omega. More damage or more shields? Let's take the reflexive shield since we are certainly going to be taking hits here. I do love how Reflex Shield works when it comes to those things. Now, of course, the problem is once you no longer have a shield, it doesn't really do any good, but up until then, it's fine. Yeah, I do normally take hidden power. I like the slower, if more damaging, shots, but I honestly do not know, especially after the change, the recent patch, what the math works out to when it comes to damage output. That should have waited just a second longer so our shields come back, but that's okay. We're good enough for now. Okay, good. And let's leave. I know some people can stay in there and survive, and my general attitude to that is hats off to you for your skill, because my dodging capabilities are far short of that. I can sometimes survive in there, but It's a very risky proposition. You're just going to keep hiding, or throwing this hidden power into my face, aren't you? Tempting me. I'll take the Candescence, though. More burn damage, more better. Definitely welcome all of that. Ouch. Not very nice of you. And since I have taken a hypermetabolism, I am less inclined to take a Sanctuary. I do want this weaponized shields, but we've been working toward this Omni Shield. So we get plus 55 base shields, so we go up to a nice, yeah, that's almost another third increase in our shields, as well as reducing our increasing shield damage resistance and our shield effect power. And it has greater resistance to cooldown delays from taking damage. It does cost us a tiny, itty little bit of 85% of our hull, but you know what? That's a reasonable price to pay, don't you think? And the damage resistance also makes the discharge self-damage a little bit better. I think Defiance does as well. I actually haven't tried that. Don't really want the Gemini protocol. And again, hidden power. I want these weaponized shields. Energized shields are tempting. Armor is probably not going to be all that useful to us, but the core shielding does give us a little bit more shields. And self-damage resistance, so that's 3 points. But it's still something worth considering. Okay. Ouch, 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 and ouch. We could get more rampages, another galvanic or corrosion. I do want that corrosion to spread that burn damage around. I think I'll take another galvanic. I miss the days when galvanic would give us max shields as well, but alas and alack. Have to settle for what we can get. And it's not like galvanic is horrible. It still does good work for us. Conversion, we definitely don't want flash shielding. Conversion gives us a tad more shields, I suppose. But I think we'll look for armor stuff. It's more likely to work out in our favor. Corrosion or channeling? Now this is an interesting option. Proof thrust isn't bad, especially since we have so much burn damage. Deadly Wake would synergize with all that, but let's get this corrosion. When we start fighting Scion, Warbringer, and all that, getting a little bit more burn damage is going to be nice. Not sold on wanting Scorching Wake. Regeneration into regenerative shields, on the other hand, is definitely something we could be sold on. We're not worried about the penalty to hull regeneration since, well, if our shield goes down, we probably just die. That is not so much of a concern. Come closer. I want that regenerative shield, but this evolutionary niche will further improve our shield damage resistance. This is so much the better option in the short term. If we had Orbs of Discord, I would probably take this, but since we don't, let's go for the safer option. Let's go for what is likely to get us through the next few waves. Or at least more likely to. Yep, just explode. I'm still... Okay, Shielder, you're on the wrong side of the screen. It's fine with me, though, if it's something that leads you to missing. Unfortunately, it did not, but you know what? That's fine. We'll work with it. Obsession, I don't know about that. Improved thrusters is nice, but this adrenal module gives us more damage. I just should not even try that. Gives us more damage the more damaged we are, and that includes the damage we have from hypermetabolism, the lower max obtainable hull and shields. So we're already getting a permanent global damage bonus right there. Okay, good. Tempting, but I really want that core shielding too. It gives us a free level and several good options. Chaotic Ambition, Defiance, Evolutionary Niche, Galvanic. I think I want this Defiance just because of that self-damage resistance. That way we can spam our discharge shots all the more. Yeah, I do like how much we can just hold down the fire button now. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, it's going to change as soon as we start taking some damage, but still pretty good. Tempting, but I think I just want another Galvanic. The added shield effect power is still something we're interested in. Okay, you just explode. Good. Come on. Need you to die for me. Sooner rather than later. Would be ideal. And this should be the last of our wild mod only choices. We don't have enough self-damage resistance that I want this Solar Heart. Do I want this Evolutionary Niche? It does add voids to our mod pools. Is that worth a 10% increase into our powers? Or should I just go with the safe option of another Galvanic? Let's just go with another Galvanic, because that is, as I said, the safe option. I don't know if I want to add so many voids right now. Maybe later. But there's still other mods we're interested in, so I'm a little more wary of adding voids to the mod pool. I guess we could go kinetic, though I don't know if there's anything else we want here. Or if we don't have any rerolls, so I'm not sure what choice we have, really. And kinetic is fine, it's just not a huge increase. Now, I'm not entirely sure if we should take Purification, though I am certainly curious about it. I also need to make sure that I stop firing long enough to get the shield cooldown active. Okay, well, we survived losing our shield somehow. But yeah, that is a concern. Nope. Okay, this is definitely not what I was hoping for. Okay. Okay, good. Yep, chase me. That's fine. Feel free. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, I don't know how purification is going to work with all this. But I think, because we're doing most of our damage with the Discharge instead of Torrent, it's a net positive. I could be completely mistaken by that, however. As I said, I normally go hidden power with this kind of build, so I'm not accustomed to having to account for what other things might be going on like Torrent. But yeah, I think the extra burn damage, plus we do ourselves, I can talk, a favor when we set things on fire by getting a little bit of shield regeneration. So it's not going to be a lot, but it's a tiny little bit that helps. Do I want conversion? Or stabilization? Or another hypermetabolism? I do like the idea of stabilization on strafe. Conversion is a tiny itty bit more to our shields, but it's so tiny that I don't know if I want to pick it over any other halfway decent option. Okay, you all explode. Thank you. Very kind of you. Okay. Alright, Scion, I thought we already had this conversation. Oops, better watch out being pinballed here. One of the things is, with this kind of build, is I kind of like Sanctuary's ability to help reduce knockback, which you do not get when you rely on a more usual cooldown mechanism here. I kind of wish I had Sanctuary for that, but I am trying to play something a little bit outside my normal comfort zone, so here we are. Take the channeling? Sure, we'll take the channeling. Then we can look for that core shielding. Alright. I'm not happy with this combination of enemies, but that's pretty much true of any time I see a shielder. But I wish you were not there. This Scorching Wake is tempting, but not sure these are much better, but the agility will help us maneuver. Will also mean I have to take a little bit of extra time figuring out what in the world I'm doing. How I'm going to be getting from A to B. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to reacquaint myself with the rotation of the vehicle, but that's okay. That's why I still have Torrent, to help me see which direction I'm going. Alright, good. Oh, you almost had it, Comet. You almost had it. Problem is with relying on Torrent to see which direction you're going is Torrent is a little bit delayed. It's a little slow moving compared to some other weapons. I guess it's the improved thrust. I don't want to weaken my shield cooldown. Any more than we already have. God, need you to explode for me. Thank you. And here's our friend Seraph. Hello, Seraph. Just need you to burn for me, if you don't mind. Okay, don't like that. Do like a little bit of a convoy over here. Don't like that the shielder managed to shield my friend Seraph here, but that's okay, we'll work around it. Quit shielding things. Don't quit sending me convoys though, I like that. Discharge on discharge action tonight, people. Ladies and gentlemen. Non-binary, otherwise uncommitted. Welcome to tonight's show where something that's pure discharge fights something that is only partially discharge. And since discharge purely won, I say that proves which is better. That's reasonable, I'm certain. Completely and utterly reasonable. Alright. I don't know where my mind goes sometimes. Part of me is still working on trying to figure out what to say as I try to figure out what I'm doing at the same time when playing the game. And whatever random nonsense comes to my head is usually what wins. It is definitely a skill that I am still very much trying to learn. That's going to be a nice, easy one. Spread that burn love around. I want that galvanic, but I also want this deadly wake. I'll take the galvanic. Go with the shield effect stuff. We also need to remember that the shield effect is also impacted by our weaponized shields. So whenever we get close to an enemy, we do more damage to them based on our shield effect. So that is also a consideration. Oh, that was nice of you, Comet. That was very kind. Saved me so much work. I just want you to burn. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get enough burn damage. But now we did. Gotta remember to stop firing every now and again just to get that efficiency bonus and all going. Get our shield cooldown started back up at a faster rate. You only think you have a reflex shield. I have the real reflex shield. Not entirely. Normally I probably would try Sanctuary, but yeah, I'm missing that knockback resistance down there. Could get Skirmish for that reason, but no, let's... Sure. Let's go for it. Well, you took out one, Comet. You took out one. Alright, we're just going to have to come in here and burn everything that gets close to us and hope we can survive these little spinny attacks. I guess I should learn some computer lingo. What are all these little attack patterns called? What are these different types of enemy ordinances called? All that. Oh, and why have I not spent any of these upgrade points? I'm waiting essentially to get another one just because I would not mind having ataraxia, and I'm trying to increase my odds of finding it. That's all. I just want to increase my chances of getting some bonuses even if I don't spend my upgrade points. Is that a smart play? I have no clue. But that's what I'm going to try. Alright, that's 6. That might be enough. Okay, we'll take a conversion, sure. Slipstream is tolerable. And I'll take an energized shield. There's the ataraxia I wanted. Excellent. Do I want any of this? Sure, we'll do a last stand. Why not? Don't know if I want Dying Star. It may be a net positive, actually, for the purification, but I don't know that for certain. If I don't take it, I don't know if I take anything else here. I guess I could take something to help with the blast radius targeting. I am still keeping my Torrent around after all. Guess I could do velocity. Ah, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for this deadly wake so we could really get some extra burn damage. Alright. These things are not quite so bad with the reflex shields, but they are still bad. Make no mistake. This shield cooldown is still way too high for my liking. But I'm worried about taking any energized shields. Of course, I may not have much choice in the matter, considering my current lack of rerolls and permanent lack of rerolls, but still, it is somewhat concerning. Okay, you just all need to go away. Go away. Okay. With conversion, hull strength increase may actually do a little bit of something, but probably not a lot. Let's see, what is our current hull? Yeah, it's not going to be much. It'll give us just a couple more shield points. Not exactly a great number. We may just be through taking any upgrades, may just rely on ataraxia henceforth. A lot of explosions. Yeah, at this point, ataraxia essentially provides us the same benefit in terms of shield health as getting the extra hull would with conversion, but it also adds some extra damage. So yeah, I just think it's better to go ahead and set these things on fire and take the keep the upgrade point for later usage. Ouch. That hurt a little bit more than I thought it would. Very glad for barrier here, helping us stay alive. Okay, good. Shield's back, and bulwark is dead. And we have yet another upgrade point stockpiled. How lovely. Good, good, good. What are we up to now? 254. Not too shabby. Yeah, with ataraxia we get 5% more damage per unspent point, as well as more hull, shields, and thrust. And we did already take the conversion, so even the extra hull we get still gets converted into our shield as well. So that is nice. Don't like that. Nope, don't like that singularity at all. But we have to live with it. That or die with it, one or the other. I prefer the living option. Just my personal taste. Come on. You can just explode. There you go. I knew you had it in you. Quite literally, because soon you would be exploding all of it outside. Get the popcorn machine a-going, as one normally does with serpents at this point in the game. You have to kill them quickly or they will be quite a trouble. Especially the beam attack ones. Beam attack ones will be nasty. Their rate of fire is so high, it's very quickly either you kill them or they kill you. I need you to get my shield back if you don't mind. Thank you. And we have 3 upgrade points. Our shield bar grows. Rather disappointed we couldn't find a revelation or explosive growth. I was hoping to see one of them and get a galvanic or defiance or something, but alas, so it goes. Orbs of Discord could also be fun, but I think we made the right choice early on to focus more on just the shield stuff. And by we, I mean I did that. I don't want to blame my viewers for my poor decisions. That would be most unkind. No. Burn. There you go. Already getting up to a 4th stop pod point. We could go look for another ataraxia. Alas, ataraxias are not recursive, so we cannot actually find one, but we could go looking for it. Oh, 2 bulwarks. 3 shielders. Well, what fun. No, don't shield another one. Eesh. Okay, focus on this one for now. There you go. And now let's work on that one. Problem solved. $160. You have no one to shield. Alas. Alright. 4 upgrade points stockpiled, and hopefully up to 5 in just a bit. Trying to kill that shielder before it can shield something. And further make our day longer, more annoying. And there's point number 5. Excellent. What are we up to, shields now? 262. Not too bad. Don't like this combination of enemies. Yeah, because of those plasma orbs, we can take a lot of damage. Okay, Shielder, I need you to die. You're a little bit too much right now. Oh, I thought you were going to scream out one more time. My mistake. Happy to see barrier kicking in, keeping us alive a little bit longer. Not so happy to see singularity here. That's a question mark. Yeah, you can kill yourself by running into it if you don't mind, Seraph, but yeah, I'm more likely to do so myself. Right into its plasma orb attack, no less. Alright, but we seem to have made it through okay. Color me surprised. Half expecting to die there. That's a nasty combination of attacks. And even more nasty with the singularity there to pull you. Trying to remember to stop firing when my shield gets low like that. So I have time to recover. Alas, that is the last stand kicking in. So the good news is we survive a little bit longer and we get more score now for all of our kills and such. The bad news is, of course, we have virtually no hull. No shields. And, yeah, it's not going to last long. Put it that way. It's not lasting long. Yeah, especially with these mines. Yeah, fragment mines. Annoying, annoying. Okay, that's pretty fun. Very different from how I normally play Discharge, but still rather enjoyable. Torrent, even with its nerfed rate of fire, still very good for just activating Discharge as much as you can. I would like to try going back and doing a hidden power version just to compare how much the damage output is relatively and how survivable it is. Still, that was pretty good. And it's nice to be stretched a little bit outside your comfort zone. Just try something a little different. See what happens. But for now, I do thank you all for stopping by.